Welcome to this presentation from the Student Access and Resource Center. My name is Tiffany Riddick, and I am the Deaf and Hard of Hearing Coordinator in the SAR Center.
Hi, my name is Dea Velasquez, and I'm an accessibility specialist at the Student Access and Resource Center.
UTA Land Acknowledgement. UT Arlington respectfully acknowledges the Wichita and affiliated tribes upon whose historical homelands this university is located. Please take the time to read over the rest of this slide.
At the Student Access and Resource Center, or also known as the SAR Center, we are committed to the full engagement of students with disabilities in the university community. The SAR Center demonstrates its commitment to accessibility as well as informed and active citizenship by employing exemplary practices in disability counseling, assistive technology, alternative media, reasonable accommodations, and the sharing of disability-related information.
Did you know? The national average of students on higher education campuses that qualify for services is about 19%. Total enrollment of all students in on-campus and online programs at UT Arlington is more than 50,000. Therefore, there are potentially over 9,500 students that are eligible for academic accommodations here at UTA, but we are currently only serving about 4.1% of the population.
So why don't students register for services? It could be because of stigma, denial, shame, cultural beliefs, lack of awareness. That's one reason why we like to do presentations at orientation, is because many people are not aware of the services that we offer or our office. So this is one way to get our information out there. There's also a fear of being made fun of, fear of being seen differently. Some students want to try classes out on their own, so they want to just try the semester out, and then if they feel that they need accommodations later on, they can always come back. Some students don't consider their diagnosis a disability, so something like migraines, you might not consider a disability, but it is something that you can get accommodations for. Some students may feel that their disability isn't severe enough.
Some of the services that are offered by the SAR Center. So we do provide alternative media, adaptive technology, academic accommodations, of course. We do have an alternative testing center, or the ATC, where students that are registered with us can come to take their exams and quizzes. Access to buildings and programs. Within our office, we also have the Allen Sachs Disabled Student Scholarship. This is given out each fall and spring semester to one student. We offer case management, community resources, career and internship opportunities such as our Workforce Recruitment Program, or WRP, disability counseling, and we also have our Learning Access Center, or the LAC, which we will give you more information about later.
These are some examples of available accommodations: extended time, adaptive furniture, alternative format books, housing accommodations, copies of lecture materials. And accommodations are not only available for on-campus classes, so we can also offer accommodations for any online or hybrid courses you may have. ESA, or service animals, use of the Alternative Testing Center for a reduced distraction environment, CART or sign language interpreting, typewritten work, and the use of assistive device for note-taking purposes.
As I mentioned, we do have our Learning Access Center, or the LAC. It is the newest addition to the SAR Center. The Learning Access Center provides a supportive learning environment for students that are diagnosed with ADHD, autism, and/or any other learning disability. In the LAC, students work with learning specialists or peer educators who provide support and strategies to guide, heighten awareness, and understanding in developing critical thinking skills and self-advocacy. Services provided by the LAC's learning specialists or peer educators may include planning, organization skills and time management, metacognition and working memory, task initiation and follow-through, study and testing skills, and academic support. This service is currently only offered for students that are taking classes on campus. If you are in an online program, if you do decide to come to campus, then you can utilize these services, but it is not offered virtually at this time.
So like we mentioned earlier, we also provide housing and dining accommodations. So the SAR Center handles and processes all housing and dining accommodations. These include, but are not limited to, food allergies, specific dietary restrictions, ADA room requests, and emotional support animal requests, or ESAs.
And here are some frequently asked questions. Do I have to inform UTA that I have a disability? Short answer to that is no. However, if our office is not made aware, we cannot provide academic accommodations for you. Number 2, if I received accommodations in high school or at another university, will they automatically transfer to UTA? No, they do not automatically transfer. However, we do accept documentation. In high school, if you had an IEP or a 504, or if you did receive academic accommodations at another university, we will take that documentation as support for services here at UTA. Number 3, do I need to submit documentation in order to apply for accommodations? You do not have to have documentation in order to initiate the registration process with the SAR Center. Your accommodations will be put in place under a conditional status until we receive documentation. So you will have those accommodations for 1 full semester before we will require documentation to be submitted. Number 4, how does confidentiality work? In our office, we do not disclose any personal information without your consent. So if there's anyone that you give us permission to speak with, those are the only people that we can speak with. Your instructors, they will only know that you are registered with our office, but they will not know what your diagnosis is.
Number 5, do I need to talk with my professors about my disability? The short answer for that is no, you're not ever required to disclose your disability, but we do recommend that you follow up with your professors once the faculty notification letters have sent. That way you know that they read the email and you'll know that your accommodations will be in place. Number 6, can someone else request accommodations for me? No, you are required to go through the process yourself, and we will walk you through it and answer any questions you may have. Number 7, how much do accommodations cost? Accommodations are free of cost to all students. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentation. You can visit our website for more information by scanning the QR code at the right. Once you scan the code, you can scroll towards the bottom and you will see an option that says how to request services. You can contact our office by calling 817-272-3364, or you can email us at sarcenter@uta.edu. Follow us on social media at UTA SAR Center.